Hey guys, welcome to another Compass One video. This is an in-depth tour of a 2024 Hyundai Tucson N-Line Elite Hybrid. In this video, I'll give you a fork and car, show the exterior, the interior, a couple of interesting features of the car, and so on. Let's get straight into it. So for 2024, you can see they've done a full facelift on the front end. It's a little bit different, a little subtle changes. So you can see the front end looks a little bit more angular and more sharper. The front lights, you can see they've given this sort of mirrored texture style finish on the front. Sorry with the background noise. You can see on the additional lights there, and you can see the separated lights have grown a little bit more larger. I'll just switch to a wide angle lens and get a better look at the front end. You can see you got the really nice blacked out nice trim on the front there, and you got a larger lower grille there too. Let's step a little bit closer. You can see the badges are now changed. Now what they're doing now is they're trying to make all the badges more flat, like a flat style finish, opposed to the chrome Hyundai logos they had before. So it makes it look more up to date and look more professional. So everything's going all flat now. I'll just step back, get a better look at the front end here. 4 parking sensors integrated front bumper, forward radar. Fuel consumption is unknown, so maybe I'll be able to update that with the motion graphics, or I'll put it in the description below. Show your wheels, a little bit different. So you got these matte black wheels with this little subtle sort of silver finish as well on the N-Line package. In terms of tires, they're Nexen tires, Nexen Road DN GTX tires. In terms of tire size, they are a 19-inch tire. I'll switch to a wide angle lens so you can get a better look of the tire. Soft compounded here, and you can see front disc brakes. N-Line, so all the logos now, they look like they're very flat and flush. That's what they're kind of doing with this whole thing now. Got blacked out side view mirrors. Still got that same sort of angular design that you had on the pre-facelift version. Quick lips interior, but I'll show you more. See the handles slightly changed, and the interior's been revised as well. So you now got shifts by wire, and you got this big full touchscreen, full digital display, which I'll show you in just a moment. See, this one runs on 91 octane. You can run also optional E10, don't recommend it though. Tail lights are slightly changed as well. You can see in the rear ends they're gone with a different style, more of a darker tint. You can see on the tail lights, and you can see they've pretty much flattened out all the Tucson badges. You can see a hybrid over there. And this before they had a different style. You can see they had I think a more mirrored style finish on the Hyundai logo. Now they've gone straight like that. Rear camera, switch to a wide angle lens. You can see you got your indicators on the bottom portion, 4 parking sensors, integrated bumper, actual exhaust on the right there, not fake exhaust. And you can see if we go lower, you can see you got independent rear suspension, which is also quite nifty. While I'm here, I'll show you the new key. The key actually, if you look at it, actually says the H logo like a Hyundai, so it's pretty cool. So I'll hold, and you can hold that to open and close the tailgate. A little quick show here, you got 12 watts, 120 watt power outlet there, which is quite nice. You can, sorry, the camera went a little bit grainy, didn't it? There you go. So it just went a little bit all funny or something. Yep, there you go. And you can see if I lift this up, you got your space for the spare tire. And if I pull these down, you've got your seats. You can see here. Let's see. Quite nice. Which actually go pretty nice and flat. And you can see you got some nice hooks as well to tie down large items, which I thought was quite neat. Sorry, the camera just went like a gold pixelated or something. I don't know if that will show on camera or that's just the. Let's have a look of the interior of the Tucson. So here's the interior. You can see quite similar to the what we had before. Same N-line style seats. You got the nice red over here, N-line logo, this sort of fake nice sort of perforations, and you can see this sort of nice piping. If we go a little bit up close, you can see the nice piping you got here, which I thought looked pretty nice. So let's just go straight inside and see what we've got. So here's the new interior of the Hyundai Tucson. So it looks a little bit different than before. Before you had a centralized screen here. You had two separate touchscreen units. You had a squared off screen about there. This one's a bit curved. I liked the way it looked before, to be honest. I really liked it. I didn't feel it needed the update. But this is also an interesting touch. They also had a button drive select over there, and then they had the traditional gear shifter. They've all ditched all that and gone with this. Over here you can see the new shift by wire. So I guess what I like about this is, let's say you're driving, you want to go reverse, drive, reverse, neutral, and park. So you can actually operate this with one finger. So you can see when I'm driving, I can just go quickly drive, reverse, and I can do that very quickly compared to, let's say you get on the Mercedes, you can I know it's a silly comparison, but it gives you an idea. Compared to column shifters where you're fiddling with two handles at the same time. So here you can do that. Only thing is when I'm changing like my indicator and stuff, my finger is touching against this thing, that's all. But you know, if you want to quickly change gears and stuff, I mean into reverse and stuff, I guess that's pretty nice. Anyway, so you can see you got wiper controls to the left, and then you got your headlight indicator controls to the right, and you can feel it feels pretty premium. Completely different steering wheel. They've done here this sort of fake perforation of here, nice red stitching here, cross stitch you can see here, and they've got this really nice sort of N logo here they've done here. They've changed the steering, which these 4 dots here, which I don't understand. I need to replicate the light bar you got on, I think on the one of the, not the i30, there's another model similar to that. I think the Kona, they've got that light bar. They've used the same steering wheel, looks like they've got going on there. But nice steering wheel, and not kind of half flat, half curved. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of a little bit interesting. It's like a little bit like a hexagon sort of they've done going on there. Touch, all soft here. You can see on the dash over here to fit this carpeted, decent storage there, and yeah. So let's just turn it on and see the gauges. Have a good look at these gauges. See what we've got going on here. So this is the accessory mode. This is in hybrid. You can see obviously use petrol and electricity. You can see the display is a little bit curved. Doesn't show any reflection. It looks like it's a type of IPS display, so I guess that's good. But I guess if you're on the passenger side, you might have a little bit of trouble looking at the screen. Whatever, just click whatever. Okay, so we're just gonna load the radio. Wait till it does its thing. You know what? I'll just start it. It's a bit easier. There you go. So, and we'll just turn this. I'm not sure. Off button. There you go. So here's the gauges. You can see up there. You got this. You got your speedometer left, fuel gauge, and you got this charge meter on the right, which is pretty cool. You can see all these nice little effects into the aircon. You can see they got here, which I thought looks pretty cool, which I'll show in a moment. I'm just going to turn on the radio, give you a little example of how the sound system sounds.
South Kippy Freeway to get around that. The University of Melbourne.
It's got some good low end. It's very crystal clear.
No delivery fee, no service fee, and the best part.
So it gives you a bit of an idea.
The weather's crazy cold and your gas bill's crazy.
So very clear, the radio.
There to help you every step of the way, from trade-in and finance.
So that gives you an idea. But you also got map, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You can also use as well. So you pretty much get the idea. But and this one seems to be running on Android the whole screen. I can tell from the OS. So it kind of looks like it's running on good Android. So all these other stuff, phone, link your phone, all that sort of stuff, memo, weather, calendar, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, you get the idea. So over here you can see you got your air conditioning controls, all touch capacitive here, you can see, and they give you a little feedback as well. So in terms of the lowest temperature, it looks like to be 17 degrees Celsius, and you press that to sync both of them at the same time, so they both can change, or you can, and you can see it's got this little nice little feedback, and I like the little feedback you get here. And if I go a little bit up close, I'll switch to 3. You can kind of see all the individual controls. AC on, all that. But yeah, very nice. It has this really nice satisfying, satisfying turn with the. It's very satisfying. I mean, the texture feels a bit weird, but it feels really nice when I'm moving it around. And all the buttons feel pretty solid, so you won't be disappointed. Cameras, another thing you can see here. Surround view cameras, and you can change all the different views. You can see the front, back, front, top, back, and other half of the car. And yeah, this is actually pretty cool. So yeah, pretty neat. And I'll just turn this off, and I'll turn that off, and then it gives you a nice little movie. Alright, so let's continue. So as you can see here, you also get USB Type-C ports, fast charging ports. Push this out, and you've got a power outlet there, which is also pretty nice. Soft touch material there, and some more here. Wireless charging pad, which is also nice. Good storage on the side. You can put your drink bottles here. Fit one here and here. This is not really the best example, but it's all I could find. 600 milliliters, but yeah, you get an idea. The center armrest, if I lift this up, you got some storage here, which could fit quite large items as well. Be disappointed. The seats, if we just have a quick look at it, you can see the same seats as I think I mentioned a little bit earlier. So hasn't really changed. Sort of perforated suede material, and a little bit up close you can see you got the nice sort of piping. Storage is pretty generous, you can see, and pretty nice. Hyundai has come a long way, and you got this really large vanity mirror, which I've never seen a vanity mirror that big in my life, which is actually quite thoughtful because they always put these small ones, little light. Pretty much every car's got, you know, the individual LED lights. Right, SOS, in case of emergency, you could press that. I don't know what that does, but if you know, let me know. So yeah, pretty nice. So they've done a pretty good job here. Being the N line, you get this whole blacked out top and everything. And being the Elite, this doesn't get you the sunroof, only with the Highlander, which I find a little bit unfair, because Hyundai always does that. They always oh, that's cool. It reminds you to make sure you have everyone in the car. Did I turn this off? I think I did, didn't I? Yep. Which I find a bit unfair, because they always have like 3-4 options, and which make it unfair with the pricing if you want those things. So they always do that, the Hyundais and Kias. They'll price it really well, and then the last couple options that you really want, you have to get the top of the range, which I don't get. So the door cards are soft touch. Wait, what am I doing? There you go, that's better. So yeah, door cards are all soft touch here. This is all soft touch. All the switches feel very premium to hold. The carpets, I think someone always kept asking me, is soft, and you can get the individual, and you know, it's pretty like standard electric seats and all that. Let's push these a bit forward. This would be nice if this could lift up, but it looks like it's fixed. While I was here, I think I forgot to mention about you can see all the controls feel pretty good. All the buttons feel really have good feedback and everything like that. But yeah, the fit and finish is really good. These cars have really come a long way. They were absolute garbage back in the day. Yeah, can't say that anymore. Rear door cards are hard plastic. I don't know why they do that, and they've done this really weird thing with this fake. I wouldn't have even bothered, to be honest. I would just copied the same trim, just chucked it here, but they've got this hard plastics in. It's supposed to be like the front, they've done there, but they didn't do it in this case. So soft touch here though, soft touch armrest, and all the switches in. Good feeling handles there. Not gonna readjust these, but you get the idea with the same seats. But I like that you got rear vents, which is nice. A lot of cars in this subclass, sometimes they don't put rear vents, they always duct them under the seat, so which is kind of unfair. I just think maybe the design of them a bit weird. I think they should have gone with more squared off design. Would have looked matched it up. But yeah, anyway. So you got a little net here, which is nice. Another one here. You got 2 USB Type-C ports, which is also very thoughtful. They've added as well here, which is good. So you can charge your smartphone, stuff like that. A little small storage to put your drinks there. Same style seats as the front, exactly the same. The red stitching here, the suede over here, and if I lift this up, it looks like you got a small armrest, but it doesn't really stay in a fixed position, which is a bit weird. But you can see you can easily put your drinks and stuff like that there. Okay, got a little bit of transmission tunnel. The front seat feels a bit weird. It's a bit the rear seat, it's a little bit raised, and the reason for that is I believe because you got the hybrid battery. So this middle seat in particular feels a little bit hard, I'll be honest, compared to the other two. This center seat feels like it's like I'm sitting on a seat with a really thin cushion, thin padded cushion. It's a little bit hard, which I don't really like, I'll be honest. But let's have a look at the interior from the rear seat. You can see, so you can see it's different. The center, I might have an older video if you might remember. It has a different style, 2 separate screens, and all the centralized, and then they had a separate screen. Now they've kind of made it all one, so quite interesting. Okay. Pretty solid. Let's have a look over the engine bay. So, while we're here, I also might show you the other stuff. Electronic parking brake, the silver pedals, which is nice, but it's just no one's gonna see them. Yeah, give me 1 second, I'm gonna... Okay, so here's the engine. So this is a hybrid, as I mentioned, so it uses petrol and electricity. So you got the motor here, you can see. And these are all built in Korea, they're not made anywhere else. So you can have a look at the whole system here. Hybrid. Washer fluid, airbox, brake fluid. It's all the cabling, all the system for the and a few all that. And 2 coolants, you can see. I think 1 for the battery, 1 for the engine. I mean, so they all use their own sort of thing. Really compacted in, isn't it? So interesting. Okay, that's my little walk around of the Hyundai Tucson N-Line Elite Hybrid. I hope you enjoyed this video. This car is for French guy Hyundai, so feel free to check out the dealership. I'll leave the details in the description below. You can see they've renovated the dealership. It looks really nice, completely different than in my previous videos, and they also finally finished off the Kia dealership as well, so pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.